Okay, it is Emancipation Day, August 1st, 2011, and we are here in Ghana in front of the UBA Bank where we just made our investment. And that signifies our commitment to doing business in Africa as promised by Africa for the Africans, who specialize in investment tours. And so many of us came this morning and opened our account. We're on the way to establishing ourselves as business owners in Ghana, and I'm very excited. I mean, I didn't even realize it was Emancipation Day until they asked me to put the date, and I'm like, oh my God, this is one of the other signs that we keep talking about. We're here and we're getting these subliminal messages, and we feel like it was meant to be. So I'm excited.
Yes,
I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say that I put 10,000 USD in account today because I didn't. I prefer to do it in increments and really watch the market and see how the money grows. And that's my recommendation if you're thinking about doing it. But Bamani, our fearless leader, already has an account that he established years ago. It has jumped by thousands. That got me super excited because I'd like to see my money jump like that. You know, I have fixed deposit accounts in the States and the interest rate is just ridiculous. And I don't mean that in a good way. So with the promise of my money growing by leaps and bounds, of course, I'm on that money train. But I want Bamani to talk a little bit about investing, why you decided to invest, and how do you feel seeing that your money has grown by thousands over in the span of a year, actually?
Yes, I agree with family. The first investment account we set up was with our Umoja Investment Group, which is the Africa for the Africans investment group account. And that was set up with over 10 of us putting together over $5,000 US in an investment account, which was treasury bills, which equaled about 13.5% interest. And everything was all finalized a year ago, around July 1st, 2010. And the returns have just matured. It went from, we do this in CDs conversion, 7,000 CDs to now 9,000 CDs. That's a 2,000 CD interest investment, and it really grows after a year. And what you want to do is, when you get the full returns, you want to put that together with what you had already and reinvest it over the few years. And that's a good way to get yourself into the country, to have your money, to have your $10,000 to $50,000 to where you can do bigger projects. And one of the things we like to start people off with is a basic account. A basic account, you need 2 passport photos, your passport and your driver's license, and with my name as reference and our investment group as reference, along with Africa for the Africans, you'll be able to open up your own individual savings, check-in, treasury bill account, or any other investment account that there is. The returns right now for treasury bills and fixed deposit is 10 to 15% returns, and that is a great return. If you look at what's in the States, you're looking at most of the time anywhere from 1 to 3%, if that. So it's a really good investment, and the great thing about this is Ghana is growing real fast, so there's a lot of development and business investments. So your money is going to really get a chance to really grow, and who knows between right now and 5 years from now
what the market will be like, especially in the States with a lot of the uncertainties that we're watching from Ghana and see what's going on. So we don't want to get into that conversation. But a side note is that UBA has made it easy for us to monitor our investments as well as make deposits. They have a branch in New York, they have a branch in London, and you can get text message alerts, you can get internet alerts, so you're actually seeing what's happening with your investments.
You're connected globally.
You're connected, and you can track it just like any account that you'll have now. Everyone is on the internet, so that's one of the reasons that gave me that comfort factor, to know that I can actually look and see and track the progress of my money. So any final words that you'll talk to people out there who are thinking about investment in Ghana? We're going to have the second part of the conference this evening, where GIPC is going to tell us a lot more about how your $10,000 translates to you being an investor. And remember, it doesn't have to be all cash money. It can also be kind. For example, my friend Satmet, she's thinking about doing a certain kind of business, laundromat. You can bring some in funds and some in your equipment, as long as you're able to show them the value of that equipment. So opportunities are endless. Bamani.
Yes, family, opportunities are great, and one of the processes we take you through is how to get those accounts in place and set up, and joining the tour give you a chance to understand the greater need for the investment, because this is a Pan-African bank. So our investments and our deposits and our relationship with the bank really helps Africa grow, because when African companies or corporations are looking for funding, they go directly to banks like UBA, United Bank for Africa, and also EcoBank. Those are the two main Pan-African banks. And this is how we can self-fund our independence and our greater achievements to build a strong black nation. So family, definitely connect with us on the tour, and you're going to get all kind of investment details. And you can go as long as you can go as in depth as you want as investment, or you can start basic. Whichever direction you want to go, we have your back. Definitely join us on the next few tours that we have coming up, October 2011, May 2012, and so on.
Okay, and I have one of our tour participants who also just came in with us on Emancipation Day in Ghana, West Africa. The wonderful, my friend. I'm sure we've met before in another life. What's your name? I mean, you got so many names now. What
is your African name?
Tell us your African name.
You want to be Akua Satnet Wicked.
Beautiful. And what was your business here today?
Well, actually, my husband and I opened a joint
Right.
account with UBA. We're happy to hear they have franchises in New York, so we'll be taking a couple of trips to make some deposits and investing in Africa.
I love that, couple of trips. Speaking of couple, they're a wonderful couple, and this is their second trip. So they've actually made that couple of trips already, but from speaking to Akua Satnet and BT, they will be returning to Ghana many, many more times. So look for them on Pep Talk. They're going to be on Pep Talk Radio this Thursday when we return to the States. I'm not sure if your other half, the BT, is coming back. He might want to stay longer and do Togo and Benin and other parts of Africa. Maybe so. But in any event, they'll be on the show, and you can stay connected to us via Pep Talk or Africa for the Africans. Emancipation.
Emancipation.
Yeah.
August 1st.
2000.
Yes, family, keep it strong.
Yes. Sorry.
Now, he's panning in.
This